All right, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is a Saturday morning, pretty early. I am heading out today on a DFO, Denver Field Ornithologists, group outing to Cherry Creek Reservoir, which is one of my main hunts. As you know, I've shot lots of videos from out of Cherry Creek, and I'm going to focus a lot today on video because I'm hoping to turn this into a vlog and we'll be on the channel. But I am all packed up. It is a little chilly this morning, so it's gonna be gloves and hats and boots and the whole thing. So anyways, I'm gonna head out here in just a minute and we'll go see what we can see today. before we head out today, I just wanted to give you maybe a little teaser here of a project that I'm working on for coming up this spring into the summer. So let's go outside for a second. What in the hell is this? This is part of the project that I'm going to do this spring into the summer. Is I would like to ride the Highline Canal in its entirety, not all in one go, mind you. And I'd like to do it by bicycle and do photography along all the different good chunks of the Highline Canal. And this is a 1968 British 3-speed. It is a Foremost is the brand, which again is well before my time even. But if you do remember, Foremost is the brand that sold through J.C. Penney. It was imported from England to be sold through J.C. Penney, and then Foremost later rebranded into Raleigh bicycles. So I'm going to get this thing all fixed up. I'm going to I've bought a basket that I'm going to put on the back here, and I'm going to get all the traditional sort of like vintagey like headlights and tail lights and everything to put on this bike, and it's going to be my little canal runner to do this photography trip up and down the Highline Canal this spring and summer. So stay tuned for that. I've got a lot of work to get this thing up and running. Hello, greetings from the road. Today we are heading to Belmar over in Lakewood, another big sort of front range birding hotspot. And the main reason I'm heading over there today is over the winter they removed all of the dead trees on the island where the cormorants would always build their nest. It was a big rookery, and in its place they have put up a bunch of poles with nesting platforms in the hope that removing all the trees isn't going to disrupt where they nest. So I'm curious to see how that's going now that cormorants have been coming back into town. And first we'll also just do some general birding and see if we see anything else good. And yeah, that's the plan for today. So yeah, let's go see what we can see.
Baby, there you go.
That's cool. Well, I can see out onto the island. I see cormorants, so that's a good sign. So we'll see what's going on out there.
Where she couldn't fly, but the family stuck around for her for a whole year.
Just a reminder that the avian flu is still very real and unfortunately has hit this area, so it's unfortunate to see. Well, always an interesting day at the bird park. Right as I got here, another photographer had all this stuff and he was leaving. So as I walked by, I was like, oh yeah, how was it down there? And he's like, you know what? Here's my card. Follow me on Instagram. You can see how it was. The cormorants are there. So good news, they are there in the trees. Bad news, they are not taking to the poles and platforms at all, at least not yet. Maybe if it gets a little bit busier, there'll be nowhere else to go but there. So anyways, it was fun though, and I'm glad to see the cormorants. And yeah, I'm gonna head home for now. So anyways, yeah, that was the day today. Hello. I did just want to jump in here at the end. I feel like the ending there kind of was a little abrupt. And the reason was when I left, I was very frustrated with how sort of the outing went there at Belmar. I had brought one of my good microphones. I was really trying to get some good audio recordings of the cormorants out there on the rookery because I think they make some really interesting sounds. And of course, the park was so busy. There was just so many people that it was really hard to get good audio recordings. So anyways. But that's totally expected when you go to a busy park on a weekend. So, but I think the clips that I left in the video, I thought the audio was pretty good, especially with the gulls just going nuts. But and I also did want to give a big shout out to the DFO group, who, if you're in the Denver area, if you're in the Front Range area, if you're in Colorado at all, is a great resource that I am so glad that I have found. Recently, Denver Field Ornithologists, the website is dfobirds.org. It's just this great group of birders, and they lead all these field trips, and I think becoming a member is like $25 or $30, or it's just something criminal. And you can go on all these field trips, which quite frankly are just insane. I think about it from like if a photography guide were taking you out for like 3-4 hour outings and giving you all this information and all this learning. I mean, that would easily be, God, you guys should be charging $50, $75 a head per outing. But don't get any crazy ideas here. But anyways, it's awesome. So if you are currently into birding, or if you're trying to look to get into birding and get more information and learn a bunch of stuff, dfobirds.org. Can't recommend enough. So there's a shout out there. Yeah, I mean, I thought overall this weekend was great. The outings were a ton of fun, and it's always good to get out there, and it's always good to get some more knowledge up here, because even though my bird knowledge has come a long way over the past couple of years, still got lots to go. Yeah, and also I did want to shout out, I've had a little bump up in subscribers lately. A lot of people have found my Arizona birding video from a couple weeks ago, so definitely go and check that out. And if you are new to the channel here, yeah, I do lots of wildlife photography is the main thing here. There's been lots of bird stuff lately. It's not always birds, but that's been a big pickup lately, so that's been awesome. And then even in the sort of spring, in the summer, so like May, June, I still even go out and do some storm chasing every now and then. So I love doing photography and video of severe weather. So that's what you can expect around here, but it's year round, and I try to post a good video at least every week to 2 weeks. So it's pretty consistent uploads. And yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and thanks for all the new subs. It's great. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.